Hi, I'm Diane Aldis, and I'll be working with you in dance and theater in just a few weeks, and looking forward to it very much. We're going to get on your feet in just a few minutes and do some things, but before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about dance in the schools and in K-12 in particular. Because although dance is a discipline, there are performances, rehearsals, it can be very rigorous. The other part about dance that is true of all the arts in K-12 is there's a lot of focus on personal expression, problem solving, creativity, the ability to work with others as well as independently. Student-created work is a large part of K-12 dance, just as it is in the other arts. The arts really form an incredible artistic literacy. So with dance, music, theater, visual arts, media arts, we're really using the voice, the body, the sounds, our skills at creating images and materials and three-dimensional artworks as well as media. We're using all of these things to deepen the artistic literacy of students in support of that larger sense of literacy, including text literacy, the ability to read, decode, generate ideas through word and through media. So, the exercise we're going to start with today is one of my favorites to start off groups. It's called What's in a Name? And there are three parts. First is preparation, second, presenting, showing it, and third, recording it, because I do want to see the work you're doing after this. Preparation has a couple of parts to it. In a few minutes, I want you to divide into circles of about 10 to 15 people. And then once you're in the circle, stand next to a partner and tell each other the story behind your name. You know, did your parents name you after somebody or something? Was there a story behind your name? Does your name mean something? Does it have a meaning in another language? You know, you just use your first name or the one you go by. And if you're not sure what the story is, speculate about what it might be, if you have any hunches or ideas. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, so if you want to stop the video, you can do that, and then we'll return. So you had a chance to talk about your name a bit and tell someone else about it. The next part of the preparation you do on your own. What you're going to do is develop a gesture or movement that goes with your name as you say it aloud. For example, my name is Diane, and even though my parents did not know this at the time of naming me, they just liked the name. Diana is the Greek goddess of the hunt and the moon. So the moon images, the hunt, give me a lot of ideas for what I could do with my name, such as Diane, crescent moon, or even Diane, or Diane with the archery. And if you don't know the meaning of your name, or if you have a student who isn't sure or doesn't know where it comes from, encourage them to use a letter in the name. For example, I could do Diane just to show the D. I could also show it Diane, tracing it on the floor. So either a gesture that suggests something about the name meaning, or something that represents a letter in your name. To do that, I want you to turn around from the circle, practice, get your idea in place until you have it reasonably secure, and then when you feel ready, turn back around again into the circle so the leader or whoever is working with you can tell the entire group is ready. Again, if you want to turn off the video to work for a moment, you can do that, and then we'll come right back to prepare and present. So now that you have your gesture, stand in a large circle facing in, and one person at a time will simply show the gesture while everybody else echoes and copies it back, reflects it back. The next person will do the same. You don't need to remember or accumulate any of these. It's really a matter of seeing and then doing. So for example, you'll see me go, Diane, and then everybody echoes it back. Diane, the entire circle. Person next to me, I'll pretend to be that person, just does the next movement. Peter. And everybody around the circle just goes, Peter. So again, it's a do and then repeat. Demonstrate and then repeat. Do that a couple of times so you feel like you've got some sense of continuity, some assurance of the flow and of the movements. If you want to try doing it without words, you can try that as well. But before you leave today, I want you to videotape the entire circle showing the gesture while everybody echoes it back while you say your name. So let me grab this. So in the circle, just ask somebody to stand in the middle. So say that I'm in the middle of the circle, you're all around right now. Just as the first person says their name, start the video going, everybody else echoes it back. Next person, show and say your name, everybody echoes it back, until you get a smooth video, continuous running of just everybody, and then make sure you hand it to somebody else so that they can also shoot you as you show your name and gesture as well. Save the video. You can either email it to me or share it via YouTube. I have a channel on YouTube, so I'll put some directions about that in the course. You can upload it there directly if you like. I look forward very much to seeing the work you do with name and gesture, and also to working with you later on in the course. Always feel free to call me. My phone number's in the course, or page me if you have questions. Goodbye, and have a great rest of class.